Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? I think you're in the right space. Hey, it's Rachel, and I've been intimacy coaching for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this continued series all year long, talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for you, but also a partnered relationship if you're interested. And this series, this month, has been all about things that your woman wants me to tell you. And remembering that this is a series we listen to with open hearts and open minds, because I find that there's two kinds of women. Typically, we have women who say they've been telling you what they want and need all these years, but you're not hearing them. And then there's a side of the fence of women who don't know what they want, but make an assumption that you as the man is going to know. So you're just going to be a mind reader and check those boxes, right? Okay. So the conversation I want to talk about today is mental foreplay, right? I've done many videos talking about the importance of physical foreplay and pleasurable foreplay, especially for a vulva owner, and the comfortability that brings to sex and intimacy, and then leads to additional pleasure as well. But I really want to draw home the conversation around why mental foreplay is so important, right? Because I have found in my experience that men are simpler creatures when it comes to arousal, and we are jealous of you for that. It takes on average a penis partner 10 seconds to be fully aroused when it comes to their physical needs. But a vulva owner is going to need 18 to 24 minutes of pleasurable foreplay for that body to preheat it to the right temperature. So why is mental foreplay such an important component? Well, because it's literally it's the foreplay. It's the foreplay to the actual act. And this is not just as important for women. This is good for men, but men are just, again, they're easier creatures to a degree in a certain point in their life when it comes to being able to rev their engines and get ready to go. But when we look at like the formality, I'm going to say that in air quotes, right, of really doting on a partner and making sure that we express that they are valuable to us and that their needs will be met and they can trust us with those things. That is a panty dropper beyond anything I can really tell you, because what that expresses to your woman is that not only are you interested and curious about what her needs are, and if she is insecure or doesn't have the words to vocalize or has never had the permission to express these things, in a situation where you're giving her rewarded vulnerability, you are going to compound the spiritual endurance that she needs and wants to be able to execute physically. Okay. So the mental game is way more important than the physical game. You want to remember that from every moment that you're thinking about connecting with her at a later time, tell her now. Tell her you love her. Tell her you can't wait to touch her naked body. Tell her you can't wait to just, have a deep conversation. All of those things are just as important, if not more, than the actual physical act. And that's how you're going to get her to come around to the full picture and spectrum, which is also important for you, by the way. Also important for you. You're not just about physicality, and you know that. You know that to be true. You know you need emotional needs. You know you have emotional needs. I already said that. Physical needs, spiritual needs, emotional, and I don't remember the last one. There's 4 of them, but I've said a lot this month, okay? So I'm working on it. Anyways, I hope that this was beneficial to plant some seeds for you and really start the conversations that are important. We got to go because we're past the 3-minute mark, of course. We'll be back tomorrow with more information, and I hope that you'll be here as well. Thanks for being here now. I appreciate you. Have a good day.